This video will show you how to manipulate the reference category of a categorical variable in R with specific emphasis on using them in a regression context. Just like always in these tutorials, I'm using the 2016 wave of the General Social Survey, so I'll just load that. And as you can see on lines 6 and 7, I have a linear regression model where the dependent variable is the respondent's occupational prestige, given their age, father's prestige, sex, and degree. And if you run that, which I've covered in another video, so I'm not really going to get into the mechanics of LM here, you can see that the reference category for sex is male, and the reference category for degree is less than high school. You can see that more obviously maybe if you look at the table command for both variables. So sex, male comes first, and then for degree, less than high school comes first. And from that, you can actually extrapolate that the default in R, when you give it a categorical variable in a regression context, is that it will take the first value in either your factor or your character to treat as the reference category. So for sex, since male comes first, that becomes the reference category. Similarly, for degree, since less than high school comes first, it will take that as the reference category. And usually that's just fine because reference categories are arbitrary, but what if you wanted to just change that for some sort of theoretical or whatever reason? It ends up that that's actually something that's pretty straightforward to do using the relevel command. The basic idea of how this works is you'll create a new variable in your data frame that will have the updated order, which then when you pass it to the regression model will automatically take the reference category that you would like. So the first thing to look, I have 56 variables right there, and we're going to add a 57th. So let's say that we wanted to take the variable for sex and put female as the reference category rather than male. To do that, you would just type something like GSS $sex2 because you never want to overwrite existing variables. It's always just a better idea to make a new copy. And then we're going to use the relevel command and then open up some parentheses, put in the original variable. So here, $sex, and then you type ref equals, open up some quotes, and you would type in the reference category that you want. So here, I'm going to just copy and paste female. It's worth noting that this is case sensitive and all that stuff, so make sure that whatever you're putting as the reference category is exactly a match to how R is storing the original variable. And once you run that, you'll see that I now have 57 variables in my data frame, and I'm going to just go into my model command and type in sex2 and run that, summarize it, and now you can see that I have a different reference category. So now it's female instead of male, as we saw in the initial analysis.